Oh, yeah, you know what? Like, anytime you're around a white bitch, you gotta, like, look at that shit. You gotta look at it.
I thought I recognized you, Jay. You're Addison's boo, right? You're his man, right?
Oh my God, does he know you're on here, Jay? He's probably gonna.
I know. It's weird to probably have you just on here, not Adams. Where's Adams right now?
Are they polyamorous? Oh wait, you mean Adams?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's the nigga game.
Hold on, I can't hear him.
Yes, very much. Shut up.
Goddamn, hey, girl.
Hey, one mic on Jay. Shut up, everybody. Go ahead, kidding. Go ahead.
By the way, he's there. Adams is with him.
Oh, Adams is home.
Jay,
Oh my. What
I didn't know what you look like. Do you know
Adams,
that?
what are you doing back there?
What? I swear I heard Adams' voice, but maybe not.
No, I heard something back there. Adams.
That's weird.
How's everything going, Jay?
Yeah, I'm not.
Jay,
I'm up.
My name is Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
I don't think anybody fucking asked you what your name was, motherfucker.
Gay guy that married a very close.
Everybody asked you what the fuck your name was, nigga. My name is Joel. My name is Joel. Who the fuck asked you? Who the fuck asked you? Oh no, man. My name is Joel. My name is Joel.
We got other minorities that we kill.
Yeah, there's a man that is lower. Okay, hold on, Pierre.
We don't give a damn.
Okay, Pierre, here's what you're missing, okay? We have somebody who's lower on the oppression pole. Okay, he's a nigger and he's the faggot. And his name is Adams, okay? And he will come on here with this loud mic. Okay, can you please tell your husband, and please don't tell him that I called him a nigger faggot, but can you tell him that, you know, there is some business to do with Pierre. Pierre is being belligerent.
So he getting bent over by a black man.
And I don't know who's the top or the bottom. It's not my concern. It's not my concern.
So you get your ass getting bent over by a black man.
Not my concern.
Getting bent over by a black man.
I think Adams is the taker myself.
Pipes or Wendy.
Adams has one black parent.
I think one parent, one of his parents was like, one of his parents was Panamanian, and the Panamanian parent was black looking from what I remember seeing. And if a lot of you know, like they have an Afro Latino population in a nigga population. Yeah, exactly. Okay, amazing. And in Panama, and so like he is somebody who is black.
So he is at home right now sleeping because he's sad. This is his second Mother's Day without a mother.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I did hear.
We give a fuck because. And why do we give a fuck? Why do we give a fuck?
Tell this, but you don't have to listen to this hate, Jay.
That's not cool, bro. Come on, man.
Subject. Subject. I'm gonna filibuster. You guys, I'm gonna filibuster. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Alright, we're not talking about Adams.
No, we need to talk about Adams because we have this fucking porch monkey. You dirty nigger. You were literally derailing. Okay, you know what? We were having a normal conversation, man, before. Okay, kick this nigger to the goo. Kick this nigger to the gulag. Okay, he cannot behave.
You gotta be quiet. You have to get back to the conversation.
Can I just know
Don't
why?
come on,
So he's allowed to call me a nigger, but I can't say anything.
Well, it is what it is.
Shut your nigger mouth, bitch.
You can read the house rules too here. I have some rules around that. That'll help you out, by the way. Go for it.
Can I just
Anyways,
So in your house,
Okay, do this nigger. He won't shut up. He won't.
Pierre, why are you so angry at your mother?
Oh,
Why?
shit. See that because you're black. Oh my.
No, you just seem like you
Yes, if you were angry.
Why are you riding my dick with no license?
Oh.
Yeah, I have a topic.
Alright, let's get this going.
I don't know who you're talking to. This is make a claim. I'm gonna claim. Oh.
Can we make that the title, please, Bonds?
No.
We damn that beat my that was a thing. That was a thing.
I mean,
It's
saying
still
he's
Mother's Day for
just
30
the
minutes
name
and
is like
Wednesday.
damning the faint.
Eastern Standard, because you know that we rule. We are, so, 30 minutes of MAGA Mama, and
And
then
then we can go into.
you got a pre-gaming precursor to topic coming up in 30 minutes.
Yeah, my old ass is gonna be snowing in about 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm on this whenever you got.
Me too, bro. I like this. Like,
Do you mind if I had to tell you about we redistricted the country and the New York area doesn't control anymore.
Here, can you just
There was a
allow others to
redistricting that just happened, and now the middle of America is actually controlling the time zone on how we treat Mother's Day.
Oh, damn, well, we already know.
It's a redistricting. It went all the way to SCOTUS. They determined our time zone is Ann's time to the time.
And that's exactly why I reject the system.
But Pierre, you know what's been extremely racist is Father's Day, because it makes men feel, black men, you know, it's yeah.
So MAGA mothers though,
You know, when it
not
comes to,
fathers,
hold on.
mothers.
Hold
We
on.
only had 27 more minutes of MAGA moms.
Okay, sure, but okay, inequality of outcomes, okay, equals inequality, and so because you have so many more black mothers as opposed to black fathers, you know, at the end of the day, that's racist. And you know what? Celebrating Father's Day is racist. Is we're holding black people to this European white, you know, male standard where we have to. It is so disgusting. If you think about it.
I got something for you, Pepe.
Well, actually, the term grandfather, actually, Pepe, the term grandfather is considered
Hey,
racist
Rafi.
now, you know that,
What's up,
right?
What's up, dude?
We're not allowed to use the term grandfather anymore.
So we want Pepe to explain to us, Pepe.
When you get bent over and another man
Yeah, I know
inserts
what's
his
bending
dick in
over.
your ass, do you call him?
Okay, but Pierre, okay, I know you're talking about very violent chimp sex rituals, okay, which we don't do that stuff.
Like, what'd you say? Like, yeah, daddy.
I understand you guys want to exert your dominance in very primitive ways. That's fine. You can do what you want.
Ooh, daddy.
You can say ooh hoo ha 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 ha.
Ooh, daddy.
Okay, yeah, amazing. Yeah, evolution is really not really improving.
More evidence is
I'm just saying, all I'm asking is, like, what do you say when a dick
5
is in
minutes
your
into
ass?
MAGA
Do you
mothers.
say,
And it's been nothing but
or do you say, damn, daddy?
I don't know what you're talking. This is more chimp coke. Like I don't know how.
Pepe, can you explain to the room why there are 3 numbers between 1 and 5 and 4 numbers between 5 and 10?
He done had a nigga in his ass before. Stuttering.
I'm not stuttering. I'm listening. Literally listening to somebody just chimping out. I don't really even know what to say. You get packed up in every fucking room you go in. Whenever you have to intellectually debate something, like you never win.
We're gonna do this.
You're just a loudmouth.
Let's talk about Chad the Builder.
You say daddy.
Since we're gonna do this, let's talk about Chad the Builder. I guess he got arrested. Did you see that thing?
Yeah, I saw that. The thing is, though, is I get it because look, there is 2019 to I don't know 2021.
Can't even get his words together. He think
What?
that dick in his ass.
God damn you.
Pierre, can you introduce that normal for like a minute? Like I'm doing really well. You know how crazy
Yeah,
it is,
this is
Pierre?
fucking
That
retarded.
I'm
Like,
actually fucking behaving myself. If I could behave myself, you could behave.
Like, no, this is literally where, like, okay, people use the term nigger fatigue for a fucking reason.
I can behave. I already got
Okay, there's a reason. It's called nigger fatigue for a fucking reason. Like, here you are, mostly in a white space, but here, who's the person acting like a nigger more than anybody else? It's a black man. Amazing.
Have you ever had?
Okay, can you put the shit in the
Don't do the carrot shit now. Like that. Don't start doing that.
No,
shit.
you know, Chip put this chip in the goo. He's like you cannot talk while you're on the fucking stage.
We can, since it's supposed to be MAGA mothers, we can put.
But I want to answer your question, Matt. I want to answer your question regarding Chud the Builder.
Wait, he hasn't answered it yet, man? What the fuck?
So Chud the Builder. Okay, he's somebody who.
Can you just shut the fuck up and learn, you fucking retards?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking sir.
I don't even like let's go.
Yeah, so Chud is somebody who originally he became viral because there were these two African American men that were parking in an emergency spot or something like that, and he's like, why are you guys parking there? And then he's pointing his camera kind of at himself and them, and he's like, am I on camera? And he's like, yeah, why? You don't like looking ugly, on camera? And then they're like, oh, what'd you say? And then he's just like, oh, what you gonna do? And he calls him the N-word, hard ER. And then it was kind of funny, and he's like, oh, look, they're tripping out. It was funny.
And it took off from there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it took off from there, and it was funny.
But it's kind of.
But then it's just like, okay, you did it once, bro. It's okay. Some comedic value in what you did, but it's after that, it's just like, okay, so you're gonna go around and you're gonna call people the N-word, hard ER, and say it's a freedom of speech.
Stop saying, you already said.
Okay, but then that you can say. Okay, but freedom of speech has to do more or less with whether or not the government can prosecute you. Now, okay, so I remember after October 7th, anti-Semitism, for example, was really high, and there was, I forget the name of this guy. He lived in Texas, and he was saying like, I don't get it. You can't just go to a black neighborhood and just call people the N-word and not expect consequences, but you expect it with us. And one of the things, like, he was not realizing at the time is just like, okay, when you have people with nothing to lose, or a higher proportion of people with nothing to lose in a specific community, and they likely are criminal, have low impulse control, are much more likely to react violently, yeah, you're going to be cautious with what you say around them. Kind of like how you're going to be cautious.
Isn't this all just common sense, Pepe? Aren't you actually describing what you've done for years on this app, which is just go around and say the N-word? N-word Tourette syndrome?
You're letting these retards colonize your stage.
You said a whole lot of nothing.
Okay, let me finish, but let me finish later.
Yeah, I'm trying to live. Okay, shut your fucking mouth, you fucking shit.
Let's let him live this man explain.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You're getting it mad. Oh
Yeah,
god.
so they're obviously.
He definitely got a thumb up.
Okay, we gotta listen to these fucking faggots spray out. Alright,
Just
amazing.
make it short.
Go ahead.
So yes, you're going. Okay, there are certain Okay, let's juxtapose this with the Jews.
Look at his ass. He can't even talk.
Oh my God.
When
When it comes to the Jews, for example, you look at a population that has, in general, a lot to lose. In comparison to the black population, which a much higher proportion of them have nothing to lose, especially in the ghetto. And so you're not going to go into their environment and disrespect them, because they're far more likely to react in a way that you would not like. Just like I would not go. Okay, I would feel safer going into an upper class black neighborhood and insulting them than I would be going into like a lower class white neighborhood and insulting them, because the white class people, the lower class white people are much more likely to, react violently.
We don't kill you! We don't kill you!
It's just fucking common sense.
All right, that'd be cool. Beer, you get a little time here.
Socioeconomics. That's what you're talking about.
Giving you some time to speak. Go for it, man. You got like a minute or two, then we'll move off this. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just because he has a gay accent and he's fucking white doesn't make this motherfucker Albert Einstein. This nigga just told us basic social economics. He's just talking about basic social economics. No, nigga, I don't give a fuck where you at. You around some black people talking the way you talking, they gonna bust your ass. Suburbs, the hood, wherever.
All right. Sweet and short, the way I like it, you know. I guess people aren't interested in that particular event that we were just talking about, Pepe. But I don't know.
No, I'm talking about Nilo. That's what he's selling.
Wait, who's Nilo? I don't know who Nilo is.
Nilo.
Oh,
He's like
Nilo?
the weird gay guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo, whatever the fuck his name is.
Papalopoulos, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the gay Jewish guy. He's got fucking, what is that? Macular degeneration. You got macular degeneration. His eyes are fucking going cross-eyed. He can't see anymore, bro. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. It's like the Lord struck him down, bro. He's like, fuck you. Pay your eyes.
Should we get back to the topic? Should we get back to the topic or not? Because I was going to ask Abby about what she thinks about. I mean, we already had this a little bit, but the redistricting that's going on.
Dude, can we get
60 minutes tonight?
Can we get back to the topic? Shut the fuck up! Can we get back to the topic?
Did you see the 60-minute piece on this tonight in Louisiana?
Okay, I didn't hear that. What, the 60-minute piece?
60 minutes piece on it tonight in Louisiana, and they interviewed the member of Congress that's going to lose his seat, and then they were just talking about the redistricting there and the lawsuit. But
We give a fuck because.
Wait, you don't care about
out of the fucking room.
Hold on,
God damn it, man.
All right, guys, I can mod the
Goddamn ass up.
yeah, are you not feeling well tonight? Is there something wrong?
I think
You got like some
He's
problem?
why do we give a
He's
fuck?
mad
I
because
was asking a
he has
question.
insult on his ass.
Like, are you not well here?
I'm not
Something
allowed
wrong?
to, black people aren't allowed to ask
He's
questions.
also a drunk like
No,
him.
I don't, are you black or are you Asian? I thought you were Asian. Anyway, so it's,
Ching chong ding dong.
it looks like, I mean, if it all goes through, it looks like we're looking at 6 to maybe 12 seats. Could be that much. As a pick.
America!
I mean, if you just tally it.
And why the fuck do we care about that ass crack of a state?
Sorry, you're sad. Sorry, Pierre.
That state is ass as hell.
Poor sad because you're Democrats.
Right, I'll try to post a link to, I think that I can find it online.
Really? That nigga shitty.
The beholder, so sure.
The Virginia one is really interesting.
Yeah, that's the one that.
Hey, let's go. I hate Abigail. Yeah, I can't have my chopper no more.
Pierre, you know what? Listen, man, you gonna be alright. Just breathe. I learned how to breathe a long time ago, and when I remembered that, I realized that my life was a lot easier. Breathe. We're gonna be alright.
Wait,
That's what that nigga do when he wasn't that
is this just a crash out room, or is it like a genuine conversation?
Who's asking?
Vegeta, why don't you sit your ass the fuck down in the goddamn room? How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I actually want to have like a real conversation.
Room.
Yeah, I want to have a real
I'm not in crash
We
out.
could have a real conversation, but y'all ain't gonna be serious.
Pepe, no one can fucking hear you, and I am glad we can, because goddamn.
Yeah, we can't hear that.
Yeah, there's always shit at that.
I mean, if you want me to crash out,
He
crash
taking
out.
dick in his ass right now, y'all. That's why we
You
can't
know,
hear him.
Matt, I'm glad the Republicans finally fucking grew a fucking spine, because this is the game the Democrats have been fucking playing for how many decades now? These motherfuckers have been running around, redistricting all of these fucking coastal states, and all of a sudden, Republicans start doing the same shit, and oh my God, look at what they're doing. This is uncut. Shut the fuck up. I lived in a fucking state for 9 years where 40% of the state votes fucking Republican every fucking election cycle, and these motherfuckers never had any fucking Republican representation. You wanna know why? Because Democrats were running around with the crayons. And you know what happens when you let the retards run with the crayons. Please, learn, children. Don't run with them. They end up in your nose, like Democrats. I mean, they were dominating
State
from
where
the
you own
60s, the 70s, the 80s, and 90s when gerrymandering the Democrats for us. And we flipped the script in 2010. Now they're pissed the fuck off, and so I'm glad, man. They're looking up, for the country.
Black people originally voted Republican, by the way.
That's true. Actually,
That's a fact.
that is true. I actually looked that up a little bit more. You are right. From like, I don't know what that is. So back the like late 1800s to a certain amount of time, like 1930, then it stopped for a little bit, and then, or no,
It was the party of Lincoln, Matt.
no, I know, I got that. I don't know why it
The Republican Party. Hello.
But I was looking that up. It was interesting to see like where it stopped and now like. But the modern day, Democrats have just gone totally bonkers. I don't know what happened to them, but Pierre, what do you say to them?
The Democratic Party is for you. That's your party. It's the party for the gays. Like, so all of your rights are
No, Matt really got. Look that shit up.
Hold on a second.
your party. I mean, it's a party for you. They're gonna support anything and everything that you do.
So wait, what are you talking about? The gays and who? Who are you talking about right now, Pierre? Which party?
So the gays are going to. I mean, the Democrats are gonna pass bills that work for the gay community, for the Jewish community, everything except
They're
for
not
black.
doing anything for the Jewish community, trust me, it's not happening.
Let's call the Democratic Party
But-
anti-black.
But look at the northeast of the country and tell me
They
how
don't
many
support everybody
Republican,
that ain't black.
wait, hold on, this
They
dude,
don't support everyone that isn't black.
Matt, can you mute him for a sec? Tell me how many
That's
Republican,
Adams in 20 years.
tell me how many Republican representatives
You're asking
there are. No, dude, shut up. How many Republican representatives are there out of
Don't start that kind of
Congress
shit
and
because
Senate
you
in
cut
the
me off
northeastern
during
part of
when I
the
was
country?
talking. No, you cut me off while I was
listen,
talking,
no,
so now
buddy.
you're asking to mute me when
Yeah,
you're
I think you
talking.
should be muted.
No,
I think you should. It's Mother's fucking Day, and you should be muted. And and explain that one. I'm gonna interrupt you.
Don't interrupt other people.
No, you call. No, I'm gonna interrupt you, and you're disparaging.
You're literally doing the Karen
So
shit.
to answer, the question, Matt, how many representatives in Congress in the northeastern part of the country?
I can't stand white people. Y'all get me. Y'all fucking.
How many representatives in the northeastern part of the country are Republicans?
I mean, what's going to end up happening
I guess, man, I don't like it. That's hilarious.
Whether you're just being officials.
Okay, this isn't a discussion between Pierre and I. Actually, I just lost my place. Hold on here. Fuck. Am I still here on this?
As there are zero representatives from New England that are Republican. Did you hear the point I made, Matt? There are zero representatives.
Hold on. I mean, let me just have a conversation with Pierre. Just hold on, and I'll let you come in. Pierre, are you for the redistricting or not? That's what I was mainly asking you. I don't know what you're doing. You're talking about gays.
Hell no.
Pierre, are you there or no? Now I
He's
just
drunk.
What state?
just anything. I don't know. I didn't even know what your stance is. That's why I was asking you about redistricting.
No, redistricting of what?
What is going on right now?
He's a black conservative. He's
No,
anti-Trump.
like redistricting of what? Like so, like how they're moving.
I was stating his position.
Alright.
No, it's not. You're just a shit talker.
Okay, you guys, I'm the one talking.
I'm talking to Matt, you fucking crackers.
Yeah, dude. He's talking to the
Why
cracker.
the fuck are y'all watching
Here,
this
calm down.
open your mouth when I'm talking to Matt?
Anybody that comes up.
Y'all motherfuckers is crackers. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all don't do that mayonnaise shit with me, nigga.
Okay, check this out. The cracker up here is talking.
Alright, and I'm talking to the cracker up there. Yes, Lord. Yes, you
Yes.
do.
Okay, so do you know what
I'm not talking to none of these other crackers. I'm talking to
I'm gonna move you. Bub, I'm gonna move you if you don't. You gotta be quiet. Okay, come on.
I, for one, personally think Pierre is a great addition to this room. We need more gay black
I was
representation.
trying to respond to Matt, but crackers are talking over me. So am I allowed to speak, or are crackers gonna talk over me? Let me know. Matt, I'm trying to reply to your question, but there's other crackers getting in the way.
I'm moving them down. Go ahead.
All right, so in my state, I saw that they rezoned fucking
Adams!
districts and zoning lines and all that shit for specific votes in like in
Zoning?
particular
Maybe
counties.
you don't know what
and-
zoning
and-
means.
All right, and another cracker talking over me. Go ahead.
Silence yourself, cracker!
Because zoning has nothing to do with redistricting for voters.
You have a conversation. You have a conversation, cracker bitch. You have a conversation. Go to
Dumbass, zoning has nothing to do with redistricting for voting.
It's fine.
It's like an idiot. What does zoning have to do with it?
Why y'all not gonna let him finish though?
Pierre sounds like you went to Leering Center.
Nah, come on, man. Y'all gonna gang
You mean they redistrict?
Y'all gonna gang up one on me.
Halfway through this zone, and y'all acting like little fucking kids.
That's why he thinks he's
Right.
a gangster.
Let him finish his thought.
Talking to a woman like that, this fucking dumb.
This is America. This is equal opportunity. Brad, you fucking faggot.
This fucking gang.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We're just correcting that zoning has nothing to do with voting.
But he
Let him
wasn't there.
finish,
That's
and
the
then
whole
you
thing.
correct
The
him.
reason why
Why
Black
you
folk
gotta
got to
cut
go on
me
mute.
off? What is wrong with
Because he's dumb.
You meant to say that they were redistricting.
Right away.
Alright. Let them land and we can correct them afterwards. They got a point there. Okay, go ahead. Pierre, do you want to finish your submission or not? If not, we'll just keep
I'm
going.
not talking to no more crackers.
Alright, he's scratched the list.
Better
Scratch
that
the
he
list.
stays, Matt, it's better that he stays quiet. Trust me, bro.
Going back to answer to Pop's comment and to answer, out of all of New England, and I put it in the chat, there's one senator and there's no one in the House. There's not one representative in the House from all the states in New England that is Republican, and there is one senator from Maine who is up for re-election. But essentially, so to his point, to the Republicans that live in all of New England, who represents them in the House?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He said he's like,
Nah,
I told you guys, he's tore up. He's tore up every time he comes on stage.
This is a pure learning, Leering Center. Sorry, not learning, Leering fucking center, fucking education.
yeah, so this white bitch just like made us all be quiet for what? What the fuck did she do?
To
Fucking
correct your misinformation.
Yes, for an educational purpose.
I responded to what Pop was saying.
Hi, Pierre. Can I draw your attention to my PTR? Pierre, I'm wondering why in all of your PTR photos are you doing the OK hand sign? Are you like a black stormtrooper or something? Why do you do the OK hand sign over and over again? Oh, Dr. Adams is here. Thank God. Your counterpart is here. Your clone has arrived. The gay token black man has arrived.
You're a Red Lodge member. Like, you're the last one to be talking about someone's fraternity.
I'm a Red Lodge member. What the fuck is a Red Lodge member? What's a Red Lodge? The first day I heard you on this app, you were talking about how you had to get the bus camera footage because you were attacking and abusing young girls on a bus and you couldn't get prosecuted because you got the bus footage. So I don't know all these dispersions that you say I'm like a Red Lodge member. Maybe it's called I read books and such. I'm in a book club. I pick up a book and I read a book and then I come on Clubhouse and I just laugh at how stupid you are. Hello?
Faggot shit in your lifetime.
I'm part of
Being a part of a
one of
faggot
the oldest
fraternity.
prestigious black fraternities of all fucking time.
Well, shut the
You
fuck
white
up,
ass don't know shit about
Do
this.
they have hazing in black fraternities?
Don't know nothing
Do
about
they
that.
haze in black
Yes, they
fraternities?
whip them with a
How do
belt.
they haze them?
They whip them with a
You
belt.
you ask a question like a little white bitch. Yeah, that's what
Do they haze you? Were you hazed?
No, I don't fucking know. You asking white people questions.
I sound a little defensive.
Now
Pierre, you actually make Dr. Adams look good. I just gotta say, Pierre, You make Dr. Adams actually look great. Dr. Adams is so successful compared to you, Pierre. It's unbelievable.
You're an Eastern Star, so whatever they do
Well,
over
you
here,
said you were in
like,
a black fraternity. Did you have hazing
if
when
you're
you
part of the
joined?
black fraternity, they do the same shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a damn Eastern Star.
Eastern Star, Riabia. Ain't nobody in the cult. Ain't nobody in the craft up in here, Dr. Riabia. Dr. Riabia, try going to the gym and do something with yourself. I mean, come on, Riabia. You got an extra 50 pounds you got to lose on that big old belly gut you got, Riabia. Maybe try a new update to the name from Riabia to like Kevin, your name, or like Steve, or whatever the fuck your name is, Dr. Riabia.
Fuck, I can do every day in this thing, motherfucker. You do?
Okay, Dr. Riabia. He's a tough guy. This is a UFC superstar we got here on here. A Jew hater extraordinaire. Go ahead, Riabia. Tell us your worldview. Who is in control of everything? Eastern Star. Every man and every woman is a star. Do you read books, Riabia? Do you read any books? You angry. I'm happy. Leave me alone. You angry. I'm happy.
Alright, anybody got a topic? Like, I'll let someone else just pick a topic, or are we just crashing out? I don't know what's going on around here.
But you wanted to crash out, I guess.
Talk about that dick that's in Pepe ass.
Alright, that's not really a topic, I don't think. So, Dima, you had one
The
earlier.
one in my PTR?
Yeah,
You wanted to talk about the war, right?
So,
Rick doesn't fucking
yeah, I
We're not
think,
picking one too.
Are you over redistricting, Bina? We're not talking about that.
We've talked about it a lot.
So excited.
So,
Dima,
Matt.
this topic.
Man, I heard
I love
Cuba
that
is about to fall. I heard that I heard Cuba's
We
about
know
to
you
fall.
love BBCs.
Well,
You don't have any information to prove that's true, but my name is Mountain Mouth.
okay, bro. I'm just saying, man, they don't have any oil left, and they're making negotiations. Well, they're talking to us at least. I mean, I think that it's probably what we want to do is probably normalize relations and get rid of the Castro regime or any loyalists. But I mean,
Yeah, guys, like, it's probably we have to get rid of the negotiations and, like totally get rid of the regime. Like, alright, shut your white ass.
so
He's a redneck. He's not even yuppie.
Bima, can you do a public service? Can you do a public service announcement? The account is on the stage. That if you click on it, it will freeze you.
terrible.
And yeah, but everyone just
Val,
whether none of us have to agree on stuff, but on that one we all have to agree on.
It's like, it's not happening anybody. Like,
Has Michael Bronstein ever said anything intelligent on Clubhouse ever once? Like, Michael, like, when did you get hit by the donkey in the back of the head? What happened to you, Michael?
oh. Alright, I brought back Temple Joe as a moderator. You guys deserve this pain.
Oh, Joe.
Are you a butt fucker also? Are you a butt fucker also?
So Joe, I have a couple things. So
Actually, quick exit.
Bima, do you want to respond to my question that I had about the all of New England and how you feel about that?
And we're gonna talk
Oh, I
politics.
don't know a
And
question of ours.
Bima, you had a topic for us about an hour ago.
Yes.
Did you? I'm giving you the stage. You're going to lead us with the topic. We're going to talk up here politics now, and I'm going to mod this stage, all right?
Oh, thank you, Joe. So there's a couple things. I'm going to offer 3 topics. One pretty controversial. I'm going to say the topic, just title, Did Iran Win? I am going to make the claim that at this point, I think I've seen enough to say they've done what they needed to do to outlast strategically, like endurance-wise, the U.S. And everything that the U.S. has tried to accomplish, it has not been successful. So I'm going to make that claim. But before we get on that, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of producers out, two other things. One, there was an update to the North Korean Constitution. Jim calling it, how's it,
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un, thank you. He's freaking out over there. He wants to be involved so bad. He's so sad that he's just changed the Constitution that if the leader gets assassinated, there shall be an immediate nuclear bomb. I'd like to talk about whoever's unmuted. The feedback is killing me. My brain can't do that. If you could just mute up.
It's Bow Wow. Don't click on his profile.
So the question is, now how would we handle something like that? I mean, I think he pretty much just put himself and his country into. I'll let you guys discuss that, because now how will we handle? Right, I'll leave that open to you guys.
Right.
And then the third topic, real quick, is just the hantavirus thing. We know that we had this cruise. The cruise is going on. Some guy dies on the cruise. He gets off. He dies on the cruise, 70-year-old man. He gets off the cruise with his wife. They don't test him for anything specific. He's now, the wife is traveling through the airport. She ends up getting taken off a plane, and then she dies in an airport. They still don't test for anything. Then another guy, a British guy, he ends up dying. So now they test it. Okay, now he has hantavirus. Now they figure, oh wow, we have hantavirus, Andy strain, human-to-human transmission. Interesting. 47 people had gotten off at this one point where they had gotten off. So now we have a bunch of people just flying around the country or flying around the world, going, whatever. We have one now positive American that has tested positive for hantavirus. And it seems that it was from the Dutch cruise ship, the Hondius. And so this is interesting because a lot of people are talking about, this whole thing. So that's something else that we could talk about. And those are the three topics. Thank you.
I just want to say, when it comes to hantavirus, it's interesting. So like,
hold on.
hold on.
No,
That is
no,
something
hold on.
that
You gonna bring up the aliens?
Pepe, he's the fucking mod, bro. Chill out.
I can't see his talking.
Pepe, I'll let you talk next. I just want to talk. I just want to kind of set the ground rules. Look, those are great topics. Let's try and pass the mic after making one point. Let's not pancake. So Pepe wants to talk about the hantavirus. Go ahead, Pepe. What you got on the hantavirus?
Virus.
So that is something that when I was in middle school, so my dad worked for the federal government, and we would have to go to different parts of the country, and then.
Aren't you supposed to make a point and then pass the mic?
Amazing. So when it came to the Four Corners region, which is Navajo country, the hantavirus, that was something that was happening. People were just dropping dead while they were just, driving in their cars, all kinds of weird shit. That is something that you still, if you look at the communicable disease reports here in Arizona, the hantavirus is something that you still get every year. There's several people who will get diagnosed with it. Now, this is something similar. I mean, it is a hantavirus, but it's a little bit different, I guess. It's not quite the same as the one that you would get here, but I don't think that it's from everything I've heard, it's not something that is easily. It's more transmissible.
Yeah, a Democrat and administration, they would probably try to lock us down and overblow us. But
amazing.
it's not gonna happen like that, bro.
Amazing. So it is not.
Is this the Pepe show? Can you make a point and then just go on mute and pass the mic?
Shut your goddamn faggot mouth.
Joe, can you do your job?
So look, let me help you out.
So shut the fuck up.
We're just trying to make points and pass the mic. So look, the hantavirus is rather largely overblown. If you look at the past years, there's been more cases of the hantavirus than what we've had so far. It's rather just a media
hysteria.
hype.
Yeah. Joe, real quick, did I hear that there's a version of it that seems to be airborne?
No. It's still not airborne.
Okay.
And so, generally, when it came to field mice in Arizona, that's how when it came, if they came into contact with like the mice droppings, that kind of shit. That's how you would get it.
Right.
It was kind of hard to catch it, you know. So only a few people would, and of course it is like a horrible illness. But this, I guess it was there's a variant of it in South America where bird watchers, or there was a bird watcher basically.
He was by a landfill.
Yeah,
He was by a landfill.
Yeah,
It was in a landfill. It was actually in a fucking landfill.
It was
taking pictures of a
bird.
Yeah,
Why did
major bird.
Why did they get bird watching by a dump?
Because where they congregate.
Yeah, I don't know.
They congregate by the landfill, picking up resources.
Really?
Yeah, I want to try to,
And then they were stepping over rats or dead rats with droppings, and then like they apparently inhaled, I don't know, certain contaminants from the actual fucking droppings
the
itself.
piss or shit. Yeah, the piss that.
Piss or
Yeah,
shit.
gets the
Okay, at least when it comes to epidemiologists, with the, you know, here in Arizona, where hantavirus, this was a state that was the most affected by it, at least in North America.